Okay, are you ready now?
Yes, I am.
Okay. My name is Sharon DelaCruz, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about my business and how I prepare all my records and my financing, which is very important to do, because when you go to the lenders or the banks and tell them, I need X amount of dollars and this is the reason why, then they'll look at your stuff and say, yeah, we'll give you money.
Right. Yes.
So here's one of the first things I did, and this is a chart. It's 3 pages long. It's got, let me just show you. Here's example of my scarves first. I'm jumping around here, but here we go. I'm a scarf designer, and this is my one-of-a-kind wool scarves. It's ready to go for preparing my line of scarves for the coming winter, the cold, cold Chicago winter. And these are special scarves because they're made out of very warm wool and cashmeres and silks that prevent colds and getting drafts and so forth. And they're done with style. So can you imagine the landscape of Chicagoland, all their conservative black coats and gray coats having these wonderful, colorful, exotic pieces of art dangling around their neckline and just walking through the winter as if it's a tropical. Anyways, this is my scarf inventory, and this is so I can account for every single piece of merchandise that I own, that I've created. And it starts from 1. The column 1 has the items 1, 2, 3, all the way going down to merchandise unit number 200. So I have 200 scarves that I've charted. The second column, by the way, I made this inventory sheet with an Excel sheet, and here's the units. And there's each one of my scarves is one of a kind. So in the second column I have the units, and in the third, where this scarf can be located, which bag. The fourth column is the material cost. So I have a line and dollar signs of every single piece of wool, every single ball of yarn is accounted for. And the fifth is the labor, how much time per hour that I spent on making each scarf. And then the sixth column is the actual sale price that I'm going to sell each scarf when I put it into the store or into the gallery. And that goes all the way down. That's the green column. And the seventh is the profit. And that line shows that's when you add up the material costs, and then you subtract it, and the labor cost, and then you add and you get the sale price, and then you minus all that and you get the profit. So you add all that, subtract all that, and then you come with the bottom line figures, because just because you sell a scarf for $100 or $200 or $400, people say, oh, you made a lot of money. But that's not true. You have to subtract the labor. You have to subtract the material costs. You have to subtract everything that's involved with merchandising, showing the rental and your time. And then after all that, then you get the numbers. After you examine this chart, then you can see if your business is developing and going forward, or if you're going in a hole. That's the only way you can do it, if you record it down in writing. So accounting is very important. The next thing that I approached the bank was with financial figures, and I also approached them with a business plan. And that was one of my strengths, is coming forth with this is called my scarf collection, and this is my business plan. I stated the purpose of how I wanted to build a happy business life. It's not all about money. It's about being happy and then producing money. If you have happiness, well, money just magnifies. But if you don't have that happiness, forget it. So I spent time talking about identifying sources of help, how I'm going to operate, my competition, who do I market to, identifying my customer, creating a business website, an operational, functional website,
Well, you can purchase your scarves as well.
Yes, exactly. And all those things take time. So I had a timeline. The banks love information like this.
Okay, and tell me, I mean, because I'm looking at your business plan now, and how many pages is this business plan? Because most women, when they come here, they think they have to have a 500-page business plan.
This business plan is not including the front page, which is my introduction page. It is it's 6 pages.
Okay.
So with the cover letter, will be 7 pages long. It's maybe by all standards not 15 pages. It may be what.
Well, I think 5 pages. If someone brought me 5 good pages of a business plan like what you just showed me, that would be key. Because most bankers, they can say, "I like it, Sharon. So could you extend on this, or could you make this a little bit longer for me?" But this lets them know right away that you know what you're doing, because otherwise they have a whole lot of just verbiage and writings and would making no sense.
I have approached people with 300 pages. They looked at it. They said, "This looks like an encyclopedia. We don't know where to start, and we don't have the time." So it's better to have less is more. It's better to be precise and concise. It's better to know exactly what you want to do. And if they want any more extra additional details,
Right.
they can ask you. They can